How's it going, everyone? I'm Aaron and welcome to your Zoo Live here at Paradise Wildlife Park, or as it's soon to be called, Hertfordshire Zoo. Now we're going to start this off by seeing two of everyone's favourite animals here at the zoo. I am of course talking, they're also our biggest animals here at the zoo, and I am of course talking about our two camel boys, Mo and Navas. Joe has got some food for us. Give everyone a wave, Joe. Awesome. And Ben is the camera operator. So if anyone has any questions, by all means, please feel free to ping Ben any questions. All right, so we're going to be giving Mo and Navas some carrots. Although at the moment they seem to be enjoying a bit of grass. Can't blame them. But as you can see, they've got their beautiful winter coats on right now. So Mo and Navas, in the wild, these guys would come from the deserts of Mongolia. So it does get very, very cold at certain times of the year. In fact, certain times of the year, the only thing that they really have to eat there is snow itself, quite remarkably. But they will do. They are some of the hardiest animals on the planet. And as you can see, they're quite boisterous as well, being brothers. So yeah, they are absolutely wonderful. So Joe, what are some of the key parts of Mo and Navas' personalities that just make everyone love them so much?
So I'd say some of their key personalities are definitely how cheeky they are. They do like to get up to a lot of mischief. They do have their occasional brotherly spats as well. Yeah, they do like to get up to no good, most definitely.
Awesome. Now, as you can tell, Mo and Navas, they actually have two humps, and that is what makes them a Bactrian camel. Easy way of remembering that, think of a B on its side, and that creates the two humps. The other kind of camel that there is in the world is the dromedary, and that's effectively a D on its side, the one-humped camel. So easy way of remembering. Now, even though Joe's feeding these guys carrots, camels can pretty much eat anything. They are just built for survival, and like I said, they're very hardy animals. In fact, their humps actually contain fat in them, which allows them to go for weeks without having to eat in the wild. So now that we've seen Mo and Navas, what we're actually going to do is take you for a sneak peek look at our brand new gibbon habitat that we're building. So,
Do the camels get fed a day?
oh, right. So how often do the camels get fed a day, Joe?
So we feed them twice a day normally on a mix of pellets, but then we do like to give them a variety of other snacks during the day, just like these carrots here, which are definitely one of their favourites.
No worries. Any other questions, Ben? No? Okay, no worries. That's fine. All right, we'll head over to the gibbons then. Follow me this way. Thanks, Joe.
No worries.
Okay, everyone, follow us around this way. And even though it is a complete building site at the moment, this is going to be the brand new gibbon habitat. And we do actually have some CGIs of what it's going to look like. So hopefully the operator can put these on right now. Awesome. So if you come over this way, this is going to be the new gibbon house. Now, the gibbon house itself is actually bigger than their current habitat alone. So that just gives you an idea as to just how much bigger this new habitat's going to be for them. And we cannot wait to see them swinging around. It's going to be absolutely fantastic to watch. The habitat goes up to 8 metres high. It's about 500 square metres. And it's broken into 5 different areas. We have 2 off-show dens, a nice big on-show house. We have the separation pen over the far side. And then, of course, this is going to be the main habitat just here. And even though it is a bit of a mud pile at the moment, it's going to look just like a beautiful forest or rainforest from Southeast Asia. So if you follow me up this way, we'll have a quick look in the house. You can see all the scaffolding. Oh, but if you pop back in, you can see how nice and high it's going to be. We've got some skylights in here as well for the planting that will be added. And of course, height is such an important thing for gibbons because they do spend so much time at the tops of trees swinging around. And we cannot wait to see Ethan, Newt and Ripley in here, especially Newt, bless her. She's 50 years old now. She's the oldest gibbon in the world in captivity as far as we're aware. So to have her in this nice big new habitat is going to be a real joy for all of the team to see, and hopefully everyone who comes to see them as well. And of course, Ethan, being the fun character that he is, seeing him swing around in this nice open space is going to be absolutely awesome. And because it's right dead centre in the middle of the park, he's going to have so much to be able to look out across the park and see, which of course is going to keep him very entertained. So if we come over to the far side, you can see the house alone is nice and tall. So the house alone is about 5 metres high. It's going to be nice and heated in there for them. And then we've got the 2 off-show dens at the far side of the house just here. So if they do ever just want to go and have a rest in there, then they're more than welcome to. And then over this side, we've got the separation area. So this just means that we can manage the animals a lot easier. So as you can see, it's nice and spacious. We're going to have loads of climbing frames in here for them, loads of rope, loads of natural planting in here for them as well. We're also going to have some water features, and in the front of the on-show house, where the public area is, we are also going to be having a couple of other small animals as well, but we'll be saving that for a little bit later on. So, gibbons, they are one of the most endangered primates in the world. Especially the ones that we have here, the white-cheeked gibbons, but they are an amazing species. They're sexually dimorphic, so the males are actually a different colour to the females, so that's why Ethan is black with the white cheeks, and then the girls are actually that cream colour. But yeah, they're just an amazing species. Probably one of the most amazing things about them is their call. They have that incredibly famous call that you can hear all across the zoo when you do come up. I believe you can hear it for about 3 miles away, which is quite incredible to say the least. And you'll hear them numerous times throughout the day as well. So again, being here, you've got the front viewing over there, being able to look up, see them swinging around, but then also seeing them hanging and also making that famous call is going to be something really, really awesome. Okay, so as we come over this way, I'll just explain to you what these features are. Over here. Got any questions at all, Ben? Okay, what would you like to know? Yep. So we are currently filming 2 new series of 1, 2, 3, Series 4 and Series 5, and they'll be out later this year on CBBC and the BBC iPlayer. So be sure to keep your eyes peeled for that, because not only have we been doing lots of filming here at the zoo, we've also been filming at the Big Cat Sanctuary, and on top of that, we've also been doing some really cool visits to different parts of the world, not just in the wild, but also when it comes to other zoos as well. So we filmed at San Diego Zoo, San Diego Zoo Safari Park, and on top of that, we've also filmed at Paradise in Belgium, plus alongside that, a few other UK zoos too. So this will be the keeper corridor through here. You've got the primate tunnels just up there so that we can manage the gibbons as they come through. And then you can see they've put in the first couple of window panes. And this will be the separation pen, which again, alone is bigger than what they currently live in. So we've really tried to give the gibbons as much space as we possibly can for their new home, which is really, really awesome. And again, like I said, the height is what is so key for gibbons, because they do spend so much time off the ground. So that's why we've gone up 8 meters high. So yeah, to see them, you'll be able to see them from most parts of the zoo. It's going to be really, really awesome to watch them swinging about. Have we got any other questions coming into us?
When do we reopen?
So we'll be reopening from our close down for members on February the 8th, and then to the general public on February the 10th. And we're really looking forward to welcoming everyone back, because it's not just the gibbon habitat that we're building, even though this will open at Easter time. We do also have new dinosaurs that are coming into us. We've been tidying up areas all over the site, opening up spaces as well, and just generally getting the place to feel a little bit different to what it was when it was Paradise Wildlife Park, so that when we do really open and really go for it, it will completely feel like a whole new Hertfordshire Zoo. And of course, this is really special for us as a family, because we celebrate not only 40 years of us owning the park, but on top of that, it will be 40 years of Paradise Wildlife Park, but then the first year of Hertfordshire Zoo. So it is a really big celebration for us. And yeah, come Easter time when we do that big celebration, we're looking forward to everyone coming to join us for that. And hopefully this whole new project that we're doing, not just with the gibbons, but also with the zoo relaunch and the zoo rebrand, is going to be something that we can really kind of get the community a lot more involved in. And on top of that, will allow us to do a lot more when it comes to what we can do on site, but also what we can do conservationally around the world as well. Any other questions, Ben?
What do we have in store next week? Nature trail. We're going through the nature.
Okay, cool. And be sure to tune in next week. That's a really good question, because we are actually going to be doing a bit of a behind-the-scenes look at the nature trail that we're putting in that is all about British species. Now, the reason why that's such an important project is because here at Hertfordshire Zoo, we've been made the IUCN's Centre of Species Survival for the UK. Now, the IUCN are basically the biggest conservation organisation in the world. They're the ones that determine kind of what animals sit on the red list, which is where you kind of find out if an animal is endangered or not. And we've been given the opportunity to kind of run that for the UK by being the Centre of Species Survival. So putting that trail in, we're also going to be welcoming some native species that are endangered, and we do hope to be upping our efforts when it comes to reintroductory programs and also animal care on site and education for those species as well. So that nature trail is going to be all about the IUCN and all about what we're doing as the Centre of Species Survival for the UK. Any other questions? No worries. Well, in that case, thank you very much for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed just having a bit of a sneak peek at the new gibbon habitat that we're building, learning a little bit about what we're doing as Hertfordshire Zoo, and we look forward to welcoming you back when the zoo reopens, firstly to members on February the 8th, and then also to the general public on February the 10th. And in the meantime, book your tickets and find out more about what we're doing as Hertfordshire Zoo by visiting www.hertfordshireZoo.com. And of course, check us out on all of our socials. Drop us a like, a follow, or a subscribe. In the meantime, take care, and we look forward to seeing you back at the zoo soon.